rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Will you please do roll call? Mayor Clark? Here. Councilmember Bottenberg?
Here.
Councilmember Crone? Here. Councilmember Grove?
Here.
Councilmember Pierce? Here. Councilmember Sinclair?
Here.
Agenda item D is open forum. Open forum is the time for anyone here tonight, either in the council chambers or on Zoom, to address the council on any item over on the agenda other than a public hearing or on any subject over which the council has the authority to act. If anyone here tonight wishes to address the council at this time, please approach the podium, or if participating via Zoom, please click on the raise hand icon located under the reactions. There are no hands raised in Zoom. Okay. Open forum is closed. Agenda item E is agenda approval, and we have a scripted motion for that.
Move to approve the agenda, removing consent agenda item I1D2.
Second. Any discussion? Please vote. Councilmember Crone?
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce? Yes. Councilmember Sinclair?
Yes.
Councilmember Bottenberg?
Yes.
Councilmember Grove?
Yes.
Agenda item G1 is a public hearing on plan, specifications, form of contract, and estimate of cost for Northwest 6th Street Culvert over Little Walnut Creek project. Now to close public hearing open. Becky, have you received any correspondence on? No, none received in the city clerk's office. Thank you.
You have the PowerPoint up?
Director Kester?
I got it. Thank you, Madam Mayor. Good evening, council members. Up on the screen, you'll see an exhibit showing the project location for the Northwest 6th Street Culvert over Little Walnut Creek. This would be generally north of Triumph Park, north of Douglas Parkway, Northwest Douglas Parkway, and Northwest 10th Street. The project includes all the materials, labor, and equipment necessary to construct the box culvert, which includes about 16,000 cubic yards of grading, 84 linear feet of steel casing pipe, structural concrete, reinforcing steel, erosion control, and surface restoration, along with miscellaneous work to build this project. The project is in our approved CIP with a budget, or has a cost estimate of $1.4 million. Our CIP, this is a project a couple years old, is actually back in our fiscal year 24 CIP. We had $715,000 budgeted into that project. And you'll see here later as I report bids that bids were favorable, so we're looking for the additional about $200,000 to come from unobligated GO bonds for this FY26 CIP to cover the remaining costs of the project. We do have a completion date in the contract specifications of May 29th of 2026. Happy to take any questions, but we recommend holding the public hearing.
Thank you. Does anyone here tonight, either in the council chambers or on Zoom, wish to address the council and voice their comments on this public hearing item? If so, please approach the podium, or if participating via Zoom, click on the raise hand icon located in the reactions controls. There are no hands raised in Zoom. Does council have any questions at this time? Okay, and now declare this public hearing closed. Agenda item G2 is a public hearing on plan specifications, form of contract, and estimate of cost for Waco Place widening project. I now declare this public hearing open. Becky, have we received any correspondence on this? No, none received in the city clerk's office. Thank you. Director Kester.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. This project up on the screen, you'll see the project location. This map is zoomed in a little bit. We're approximately 1,500 feet south of University Avenue. So this project is the completion of the three-way roadway section. If you've been out there, you're familiar with that, just south of the railroad tracks. There is a sectional lane that's missing, and so we will be completing that along with the trail that's currently terminated on the north end of this project will also be extended to the south, anticipated to be continued with development to that progresses south as well. So this project includes all of the necessary items to construct approximately 60 square yards of pavement, 8-inch pavement, modified sub-base, trail pavement. There's storm sewer installation, some structures that go with that, as well as miscellaneous grading, and then site restoration, and some landscape plantings to be reinstalled through negotiations with those adjacent property owners that we've come to a conclusion with an agreement on. So this project is in our approved CIP with a budget of $400,000. We do have overall project estimate of $315,000 and change. And we do have an interim completion date of November 7th of 25 for this work. And then we have a May 1st and 15th completion dates for seeding and plantings in the spring of 26. So happy to take any questions, but staff recommends holding a public hearing for this project.
Thank you. Does anyone here tonight, either in the council chambers or on Zoom, wish to address the council and voice their comments or questions on this particular public hearing item? If so, please approach the podium or click on the raise hand icon.
There are no hands raised in Zoom.
Thank you. Council have any questions? All right, and now declare this public hearing closed. Agenda item H1 for Northwest 6th Street Culvert over Little Walnut Creek project. H1A, consideration of approval of a resolution approving plans, specifications, form of contract, and estimate of cost. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second. Rudy?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The plan specifications, form of contract, and estimate of cost have been on file with the city clerk for review upon request. Staff recommends approving the resolution. Happy to take any questions if you have any.
Thank you. Any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
yes,
Item H1B, consideration of approval of a resolution awarding contract. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve. Second.
Rudy?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Up on the screen, you can see we received bids on July 30th, 2025 from 5 general contractors for this project. And you can see the varying bids, but all of those beat our engineer's estimate significantly, in my opinion. The apparent low bidder, Holsworth Construction out of West Des Moines, was the apparent low bidder at $630,797.60. We do have experience with them in a subcontractor setting. They're actually constructing the structures, both the drainage box and pedestrian underpass boxes on the University Avenue project currently that's under construction. So a positive experience with them thus far, so far satisfactory work. So staff certainly is recommending awarding to the Holsworth Construction out of West Des Moines for the dollar amount shown up on the screen tonight. So happy to take any questions if you have any.
Thank you. Any questions? Great. Good job, Rudy.
Explains why he's here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well done.
nothing but good news.
Nothing but good news today.
Please vote.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
yes,
Item H2 for Waco Place Widening Project. H2A, consideration of approval of a resolution approving plan specifications, form of contract, and estimate of cost. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second. Rudy?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Again, the plan specifications, form of contract, and estimate of cost have been on file with the city clerk for review upon request. Staff recommends approving the resolution. Happy to take any questions if you have any.
Any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
yes,
Item H2B, consideration of approval of a resolution awarding contract. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve. Sorry.
Second. Rudy?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Up on the screen again is our bid tabulation. You can see we had 9 general contractors submitted bids on July 29th of 2025. The apparent low bidder, Caliber Concrete LLC out of Adair, Iowa, was the apparent low bidder with $202,170.14. As I mentioned earlier on, our project budget's $400,000. So we were anticipating a little bit higher there. So we're happy to see again, almost a 30% under they're under the engineer's estimate up there. So we do have experience with Caliber Concrete on past trail projects and other park projects. So they again have completed works that's satisfactory to staff's expectations. So we would recommend approval to them for the dollar amount shown up on there. So happy to take any questions if you have any.
Thank you. Any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
Item I1, consent agenda. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second. Any discussion? Please vote.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
Item I2, consideration of approval of an ordinance to amend Chapter 65 Stop or Yield Required City of Waukee, Iowa by amending Section 65.01 through street stop intersections and by amending Section 65.03 four-way stop intersections. This is a second, third, and final reading.
Move to approve the second reading of the ordinance, waive the third reading, and place it on final passage.
Second.
Thank you. Rudy?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Again, up on the screen, you'll see the schedule for rolling out this traffic control change at the intersection of Northeast Douglas Parkway and Northeast Cascade Drive. So tomorrow, we're actually deploying portable message signs on Douglas Parkway to notify traveling public of this upcoming change. And so again, nothing further to add other than that we support moving forward and reminding council that it takes 4 out of 5 votes to waive that third reading. So happy to take any questions if you have any, but we recommend the amendment.
Seems kind of dicey. I don't know. All right. With that, any questions?
If he comes in 2 bids under, then he gets feisty up there.
I know. All right. Please vote.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
All right. Item I3 for Kettlestone Lakes plats 2 and 3. I3A, consideration of approval of a resolution approving preliminary plat. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Thank you. Melissa?
The owner is Kettlestone Lakes LLC. The applicant is Landmark Companies, Inc. Property is located south of Ashworth Road and west of Grand Prairie Parkway. It contains 38.66 acres. The property is zoned KRR, Kettlestone Retail Regional District. The preliminary plat identifies a total of 6 outlots outlined on the screen. They're all intended for future commercial development. Outlot Z, which is at the south side of the site, will include the regional detention ponds for the overall development. Extensions will be made to Southeast Kettlestone Boulevard and then also Southeast Florence Drive. A 10-foot wide trail will be provided along the north side of Southeast Kettlestone Boulevard. Street trees will be provided along the public streets. Landscape buffers will be provided along the west sides of outlots U, V, and W, so kind of along the west side of the proposed site. Public utilities will be extended throughout the plat. The regional stormwater detention ponds will be deeded over to the city in the future as part of the regional stormwater system within the Kettlestone corridor. Staff is recommending approval of the preliminary plat and CDs for Kettlestone Lakes plats 2 and 3. And I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
Item I3B, consideration of approval of a resolution approving construction drawings for Kettlestone Lakes Plat 2. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Melissa?
I have nothing further to add. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Are there any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
I3C, consideration of approval of a resolution approving construction drawings for Kettlestone Lakes Plat 3. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Melissa?
I have nothing further to add. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
Item I4A, consideration of approval of a resolution approving preliminary plat for Kettlestone Central Social. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Melissa?
The owner and applicant is Caliber Land Company, LLC. Property is located south of Southeast Westtown Parkway and east of Grand Prairie Parkway. It contains 3.57 acres. It's outlined in blue on the screen. The property is zoned KRC, Kettlestone Retail Community District. The project includes a two-story commercial entertainment building that is just under 18,000 square feet in area and just under 43 feet in height. The building will also include a restaurant space as well as outdoor covered patio spaces. Site also includes outdoor entertainment spaces. Let me kind of zoom in on the site so you can see the site layout a little bit better. So the outdoor entertainment spaces include pickleball courts, and then there's also several different seating areas throughout. Fences are proposed to enclose these outdoor spaces. A trash enclosure is proposed along the south side of the site within the parking lot. The final plat just shows the two existing outlots to be combined into one lot. It also includes ingress egress easements to provide access throughout to the neighboring properties. And then one access will be provided directly into the site from Southeast Westtown Parkway. This access is a right in, right out. And then several other accesses will be provided through the shared access drives throughout the overall development. Parking and landscaping requirements are being met. A 10-foot wide trail exists along Grand Prairie Parkway, and then they will install a 10-foot wide trail along the north side of the site along Southeast Westtown Parkway. And then pedestrian access will be provided into the site from both of these trails. Private sidewalks are shown throughout the development. Utilities within the site will be privately owned and maintained. Stormwater detention is provided in a pond. Let me go back one. It's at the very south side of that overall development, just to the north of Southeast Tallgrass Lane. That pond will also be privately owned and maintained. And then the elevations of the building, let me go to that. So that's what the building is proposed to look like. It's proposed to be constructed mostly of brick, fiber cement, siding and panel, and then stone. And then the trash enclosure will be constructed of the same brick to match the building. Go in here a little bit so you can see what that will look like. Those are some renderings they provided. I think that is it. Staff recommends approval of the preliminary plat, site plan, and final plat, and I would be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Are there any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
Item I4B, consideration of approval of a resolution approving final plat for Kettlestone Central South Plat 3. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Melissa,
I have nothing further to add.
any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
Item I4C, consideration of approval of a resolution approving site plan for Kettlestone Central Social at 2105 Grand Prairie Parkway. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
Second. Melissa,
Nothing further to add. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
thank you. Any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
Item I5, consideration of approval of a resolution approving residential purchase agreement for certain property located in the city of Waukee at 825 Ashworth Drive. Can I get a motion?
Move to approve. Second.
Andy?
All right, good evening, Mayor Clark and council members. Before you tonight is consideration of approval of a resolution approving residential purchase agreement for 825 Ashworth Drive. This property is outlined in red on the screen. It's located just north of Ashworth Drive and east of 10th Street. In similar fashion, the city has over the last several years been acquiring properties to the west of this property. There were 2 existing homes, as well as a few properties located on the south side of Ashworth Drive. The intent of acquiring these properties is due to the realignment of Ashworth Drive that is going to be necessary into the future. As you can see, as Ashworth Drive ties into 10th Street, long-term, that intersection can't function the way it does today. So Ashworth Drive long-term will be rerouted. So The representative from the property owners reached out to city staff about a month ago, gauging the city's interest in purchasing the property, and we have been able to work with them on a purchase agreement. So staff is recommending approval of the purchase agreement for 825 Ashworth Drive in the amount of $300,000. I'm happy to take any questions.
Thank you. Any questions? Please vote.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
Agenda item J, reports. Brad?
Thank you, Mayor. Just a reminder, tomorrow, August 5th is Public Safety Day that we call it here. It's actually National Night Out, but we call it Waukee Public Safety Day from 5 to 7 p.m. That will be at the new facility, which address is 815 Northwest 20th Street. So everyone is invited to come out and see what we have going on out there. That's all I have.
Steve?
No report.
No report.
No report.
No report.
Rob?
No report.
All right. With that, agenda item K is a closed session pursuant to Code of Iowa 21.51C to discuss strategy with counsel in matters that are presently in litigation or where litigation is imminent, where its disclosure would be likely to prejudice or disadvantage the position of the governmental body in that litigation. Can I get a motion and a second to end the regular session and go into closed session?
So moved.
second. Councilmember Crone,
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce,
Yes.
Councilmember Sinclair,
Yes.
Councilmember Battenberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Grove,
Yes.
The Zoom meeting will be muted while the council is in closed session. Following the closed session, we will be unmuted so we can be adjourned in open session.
Take those back.
Oh, you want this back?
We are in regular session.
All right, we are back in regular session. I will take a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Rob's hung up.
Thank you, dog.
That's goals
Aye.
right there.